Hi, I'm Lexi, and this is my Herbi Journey. So I had a little bit of a mess up with my calories at the start of this week and actually set myself back a couple of kilos. But figured out the issue and got back on track, and here's how I measured up. So like any other diet, it's really important that you do make sure that you're checking in on your calorie intake for the day. Doesn't matter what diet you're doing, you will always need a calorie deficit. Mine, according to my BMR, which is my basal metabolic rate, is about 12 to 1400 calories is my safe zone. If you haven't found a good BMR calculator, I highly recommend it just to make sure that you are within the calories that you need. And don't forget to make sure you see a GP before you start any diet ever. So toward the start of the week, I realized that I was consuming way too many calories with my nighttime meal. So I went through, double checked everything, started measuring up just so I know a starting point and I can work on that. After I got my calories back under 1200 calories a day, I found that I was dropping the weight really quickly again. So really happy to find that issue and get it sorted. So after getting back on track, I've actually reached my first milestone and I'm really happy with my progress. 6 kilos in 2 weeks, that's impressive. I've found that with my measurements, I'm not losing quite as many centimeters off my tummy as the rest of my body, but as you can see with the progression over the weeks, I'm losing quite a lot of centimeters. So that's how I know that I'm taking in enough protein, and obviously with the weight loss and with the centimeter loss, even 2 centimeters off my stomach is pretty good. I know that I'm definitely consuming the right amount of calories. And so to celebrate reaching my first milestone of being under 150, I'm going to share with you my boom juice recipe. Alright, so boom juice, or as some of my friends call it, go-go juice, is a mixture of apple fiber complex, our tea, and herbal aloe concentrate. I actually ordered mango in this order. I don't dislike the grape, I actually really do like it, but mango was all that I liked last time I did it, so I thought I'd go back to my old taste. So to get this started, quick trick, start with some water so that your stuff doesn't stick to the bottom. I have my 2 litre Herbalife drink bottle here, which is very handy with a straw. And I cannot actually drink out of anything else now that I have tried it. Alright, so with our apple fiber complex, we're going to go in with 2 scoops of this, nice and level. The scoop does come inside the apple fiber complex. It's not quite as small as a scoop for the shakes, but it's also not quite as big as 2 scoops for the shakes. So you definitely need to make sure that you very carefully dig around inside the powder to find that when you do get it. Then we're going to get our tea. I only drink the peach. The original is more of a lemony flavour. I personally cannot stand it. So we've got 2 scoops, the small scoop of the tea. And then back up to this end of the measuring spoon, we're going to go in with 2 spoons of the aloe. So the fibre is going to keep you nice and regular and also make sure that you don't have any issues with your bowel movements. The tea is going to give you a nice energy boost, keep you going all day, and help you burn calories while you're drinking it. And the aloe vera aids in good digestion. I found that this is really, really good to have in the morning section of my day between my first snack and lunch. It just sort of keeps me going and wards off any hunger. If you're going to do this in a 1 litre bottle, you can obviously half these quantities. And pro tip, always give it a good shake before you drink it. The apple fibre will congeal down the bottom and make it just a little bit unpleasant to drink. So give that a really good stir with our cold water. And just like that, I have my boom juice. Helps burn calories, keep you regular, and make your skin nice and fresh. So just a quick recap of today. Make sure you never ever rely on only your weight on the scales. You're going to have fluctuations on and off depending on the time of the month, what you've eaten, or even sometimes how you've slept and if you haven't drank enough water. So make sure that you're taking those measurements every week or even once a month just to make sure you're keeping on track. When it comes to weighing yourself, a lot of people recommend that you don't do it any more frequently than once a week. I personally weigh myself every morning when I get up. It helps to show me whether I am on track with what I'm eating, and when I have an issue like accidentally consuming too many calories, I can find the issue and I can jump on it really, really quickly and repair it before I get to weigh-in day and find that I'm just horribly, horribly upset because I feel like I've done the wrong thing. I'm losing a lot more centimetres off my chest, my legs and my arms than I am around my tummy. Personally, this is just how I lose weight. It's always been the case. My chest will always shrink before my tummy does, but I'm losing a considerable amount of centimetres off my chest and legs. And I'm really, really happy with that. A lot of problem areas for women, girls, you know what I'm talking about, is around our thighs and around our, let's go with butt. I'm finding that these centimetres are coming off really, really quickly. So, you know, you definitely lose centimetres from different places at different times. And like I said, it's really important to track that. Don't forget to reward your miles. My first big goal was to get under 150 kilos, and in 2 weeks I have managed that. Individual results will always vary, so don't take my experience for it, you know, the all being. Give it a go. And hopefully it'll work for you the way it's working for me. I feel incredible. I've got so much more energy. I'm not as sleepy all the time, and I'm actually playing with my dog. So this is a nice change for me. If at any point you need any help, please don't forget to reach out on my Facebook group, my Herbi Journey. You can also access the website for any information or pricing on the products. If you want to give any of them a try, please go ahead and check it out. The link to both of these will be in the description. And as always, thanks for your support.